Alrighty then, episode 500. If y'all made it this far, thank you for sticking with us through high and low FPS. Good times and bad. Really appreciate it. So we're continuing with our news reporting career. And we gotta go see Cooper. Let her know we dug up some information about the plague in Irvington. Yeah. And then we're gonna head up to Salt Town for Paparazzi's story on, well, not really a story, but just, what, espionage? Cooper. I suppose I'll read some of her stories on a terminal. Are you typing on a desk? I got the files.
Yes! This is exactly what we need. You find out anything else?
No, didn't find anything else, sorry.
Don't be. You can't be disappointed if you have no expectations.
Oh.
You did the job at least. I'll let Mr. Breach know.
Okay. Expectations. Hot coffee. Alright. What have you been typing up here? Gang. Nope. Warm. Nope. Frag. Bleeder's story. Bled out. Of the many tribes that once occupied the frontier, few have survivors that aren't legion these days. Among them there is one exception, the Bleeders, who live on in the memory of one of the tribal elders, Last Pathfinder. While some of the tribe joined the Legion, thus losing their tribal identity, the vast majority of the tribe died as an unknown blood-borne pathogen spread throughout their numbers and caused them to die off. Last Pathfinder has also contracted this disease, although it seems to be taking longer for him to pass. The Bleeders were widely known for their ritualistic sharing of blood, a slit across two people's hand as they shake them, or dripping one's own blood into a cut made on another's body. This is how the plague that ended the tribe spread so intensely, and how it tragically ended their long history. Interviews with the somber man suggest he only wishes his tribe could continue to live, so he would no longer be alone in the world. The appropriately named Last Pathfinder. Oh, that's kind of sad. Those snake things. Cold land, cold blood. The waste have produced all manner of strange beasts. For proof, just take a stroll outside and see paralagus, or bullthorn, or chitlurks that roam our own lands. Better yet, listen to the outlandish tales others spin, like that old ghoul with Blue Ridge caravan guys that come over the Rockies every couple of years. He'll tell you a fairy tale about how he and his pals fought psychic bats back in 2103, or how giant moths are worshipped as gods back home. He even told me about their own wendigos one time, which, while derived from ghouls much like our own, are wildly different and much more terrifying, if he's to be believed. But even we have a strange creature he didn't believe in until he met them, the Trochili, the best-kept secret of the frontier. The Trochili are a winged serpentine race of sapient creatures that call the sewers near Junkfleet home, and they are more than happy to trade, buying or selling chems, then the sewer is the place to go for you. While suspicious of us, their queen, Juno, was quite hospitable. She had our reporters fed fresh Brahmin and given a tour of their dens, lined with serpents coiled up and sniffing wonder glue. And at their inner sanctum, our observant team was able to discern their origin. On a tapestry hung in the deepest recesses of their abode is a faded image of a malformed creature, a mass of melted flesh, soaking into a terminal, and as anyone who's an avid reader might know, this accurately matches the sketch of the Master, as shown in both the Vault Dweller's memoirs as well as some published works by NCR supermutant citizens. This, of course, is not surprising in the least. The members of the Unity who found their way into human society often spoke of the Master's savient-like proclivity to the biological sciences, having engineered advanced species of the floater and deathclaw not seen elsewhere in the wastes, and that even made a generation of fully intelligent supermutants which have not been reported elsewhere outside of a few isolated reports from Appalachia and the capital. Surely a species of intelligent serpents isn't out of the question. No, but there does remain a question. How did they get here? The utter lack of supermutants bearing the odd traveler or caravan, of course, in the frontier makes it readily apparent that the Master had no intention of advancing on us urgently, and their reptilian nature means the cold is lethal, the same reason deathclaws are scarcely seen in the region. While some mysteries regarding the Trochili have been solved by our intuition, they only left more questions in their wake. I suppose they don't really need an answer anyway. We've got some kind of folks down here. Who cares if they look a little different? Just don't fuck them, lest you forever be labeled a snake oil salesman. Sandlot story. No home to run to. Back in my hometown of Van Can up in Gray, we had a little game called Puck Shot. We'd strap blades onto our feet and glide across the ice, trying to hit targets with a small rubber disc that we'd launch with a curved wooden stick. Apparently, it derived from an ancient tradition that the people of my homeland very dear to their hearts, a sport called hockey. Evidently, the America of old loved a similar sport, where they would strike leather orbs with the same bats many use as bludgeons nowadays. This sport was called baseball, but it was far from unique. Another existed, known as tennis, where a rubber ball would be struck with a netted tool. Another of these sports known as football, and arguably the most brutal among them. Men the size of super mutants would slam into one another at maximum force to seize control of a small leather egg they called a pigskin, and much like the Canuck tribe that lives in the heart of Van Can, 3 distinct tribes formed in New Buckman Stadium following the war, with cultures surrounding these 3 sports. Alas, the details of these tribes are lost to time, with the Legion's occupation of Buckman and reports of the lower dressing rooms being either flooded or occupied by carnivorous slimes. No record of their existence beyond the hearsay around Junkflea can be confirmed, and the mercenary who paid the tribe many visits ousted us from her office at gunpoint when asked for an interview. Much like the branded, these tribes were wiped from the face of the earth in one night. The Legion didn't do it. The NCR certainly didn't, and the Crusaders, mysterious as they are, have been quite hospitable to the locals. This begs the real question: what truly happened in the frontier, and why has so much of its history been wiped out in the blink of an eye? This reporter would be eager to investigate deeper, but she fears that pursuing the fate of lost civilizations may end up with her being lost as well. And well, who would you rely on for news then? I can't very well leave you in the whims of paparazzi after all. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, you like your coffee. You got any other work for me? Do you want a computer
What
on that
now?
desk? Yeah, I'm a junior reporter.
That's just what he calls the freelancers, to make them feel important.
Oh. Wait, am I not getting paid? You said the pay was good.
Don't come back unless it's a...
Oh, okay. Alright, back downstairs we go. And off to Salt Town, which is gonna have a bunch of quests there. Cosmo's over there, which means we gotta go over here. That's how I figure out my way out of buildings. Gotta look for a relative point. One second. I'm gonna go mute Discord. Alright, now I can continue. Upwards to Salt Town. here. Alright. Robo brains. Ooh. Don't break your legs. That's probably not the weapon we want to use. Yeah, there we go. Alright, this way. Is this the front of the camp or the back? I think this is the back, which means we want to come in from the front. Yeah, there we go. Salt Town. Salt shaker flags.
What is your business here?
Come to kill you all. What is this place?
This is Salt Town, the foremost trading hub in the frontier. You are entering neutral ground for all factions.
Oh, sweet. So I can take off this NCR disguise. I'm here to trade.
So be it. We'll open the gate for you, but watch yourself. Any funny business and we will not hesitate to kill you.
Okay. Do-do-do. Is this where you keep all the salt? It wasn't red, so I can go in. Y'all got artillery shells? Damn! Oh, Jesus. Magically multiplying magazines. Yeah, I should really put a red lock on there instead if you don't want people to go into it. Salt Town bucks. Let's start getting to talk to everyone. Guardsmen. 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 Overseer Whiteheads. Oh. It's a very awkward bathroom to get into. Yeah, just keep my missiles in the barracks. Nobody seems to mind. Cup. I love that. Ooh, trading hall. Hello.
Please be okay, Annie.
That's not my name, but...
Oh, sorry. Did you need something?
Is everything alright? You mentioned Annie.
Oh, you heard that. How much did you? Never mind. Annie. She's my partner. She's trapped inside the mine, but no one is willing to go down and find her.
Including me. What happened?
You actually want to know? Well, it started like any other day. Only we were working in a wing that had been closed off a few years ago. See, the toxic waste that turned us into ghouls also mutated the ants living in the cave. They became gigantic, and they gained a taste for human flesh. The foreman, the first foreman, had the idea to shove the waste barrels into the ant mounds. Then we closed off the wing and waved them out. That worked, or we thought it did, until now. Turns out the ants were still there. The only difference was that they were glowing now. Most of us managed to get away, but Annie, she stayed behind to cover us. She still hasn't come out. I'm worried the ants got her. She could be in danger. Or she could be.
The foreman hasn't sent anyone to rescue her?
Why would he? To him, there's no point in sending guards down there to rescue one miner. We're meant to be disposable.
Why haven't you gone down?
Because the foreman made it clear that no one is allowed in that wing until the mercs he hired showed up. But it'll take too long for them to get here. Annie doesn't have that much time.
Is she your wife?
What? Oh, no, she's not. The foreman is strictly forbidden romantic relationships between miners. We're just good friends, that's all.
So why reopen the wing?
The same reason the foreman does anything. Caps. Leaving that wing closed was just wasting potential profit. At least that's how he saw it. Lately, he's been having us push deeper and deeper into the mine. This only happened because he's pushing us too fast. He'll collapse the whole mine if he isn't careful.
Yeah, I'll find her.
You will? I don't know what to say. Thank you. And good luck.
Hello.
You've come to the right place.
Have I now?
If you're looking for the finest in military arms, ammunition or explosives, or anything in between, Salttown can provide. If you have the caps.
You got the mods for my Jericho cannon? Who are you?
Why would I tell you who I am? No sane man would go around telling everyone who they are. All that you need to know is I sell everything you need.
Okay. So what do you do here? Just sell stuff?
I'm a purveyor of the highest grade equipment in the entire frontier. My weapons are hand-checked by me, and are sold at reasonable prices. Each weapon comes with a guarantee to kill. If it doesn't kill, you can bring it back to me, and I'll repair it. Assuming you have the caps.
You related to Danny? Sound similar. Looking to buy?
If I don't have it, it does not exist.
Oh, shoot. Wait. Oh. I thought it said small animal head. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. Nothing I need. Gotta get going.
That's what they all say. You'll be back.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. the salt. That's where it all is. What's this one? Salt Town Main HQ. Ooh, a fish tank. Activate fish tank.
No one sees the foreman unless they have an appointment. And you stumbling in here makes me think you don't.
I have an appointment booked.
Fine, go on in.
That was easy.
You, sit, please, and thank you.
Hold on, I gotta place a bug in here. Okay.
I admire either your confidence or your stupidity to lie directly to my personal office guard. Which one is it?
Your office guard didn't seem particularly bright.
So I overheard. You're smarter than you look. However, I would prefer you book an appointment next time. I don't appreciate people barging into my office unannounced.
So who are you?
I am the foreman, the mayor, if you will, of Salt Town. I run the high-level activities that go on in the area, as well as handle the intergroup relations.
And this place?
Salt Town was, and still is, a mining colony. Back before the war, this place was known as the Halogen Salt Mines. It was run by the Halogen Mineral Company, but when the bombs dropped, the miners who were still working hurried deep into the mine's levels. However, their safety was misplaced. Turns out, some abandoned levels of the mine had been used to store radioactive waste. They experienced the same ghoulification that the surface dwellers experienced.
I see. So who are the miners in the caves now?
They still work for us. Our miners are some of the hardest working men you've ever seen. Maybe because they don't know they're practically immortal. In any case, they continue mining salt, earning food and water, and all the luxuries you can think of for a miner in a cave. They aren't ones to be messed with, that's for certain.
So how did it become so prosperous here?
Bartering, trading, exchanging of goods and services for currency. In this case, we took advantage of our ample salt supply. We control the entire salt supply for the frontier. Because of this, we can acquire some very lucrative deals with factions. We also scoured the frontier for many years before the NCR ever arrived, and we uncovered many pre-war bunkers and caches.
Caches? Alright. Did you have work for me?
No, I don't give out work to strangers. My gods are more than capable of doing any work I need.
Seems kind of immoral keeping them working under false pretenses.
They can stop if they wanted to, but they do not. In retrospect, they may just enjoy the work. Regardless, I did not ask for your moral stance on my workers.
Bye.
Yes, goodbye.
Alright. I'm gonna just steal your, there's something here I could steal. Where's that? Give me that coffee mug. Excuse me. You got a genie in the bottle there? That went flying.
What is it?
So who's the foreman?
He's our boss. He handles all the alliances between the factions here and also handles punishment. Let me tell you, don't be on the other side. He's a fucking cold and clever fellow. I've never had a better boss. He's not all that talkative. That is unless you're talking business.
Alright.
Sure.
Computer. Alright. Well, Alright, let's report back to the paparazzi. And then we'll come back to Salt Town and do the quests here. Alright, and we're back. I paused on the way up here so that you wouldn't have to sit through a PowerPoint of me walking.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey. Managed to get the bug in the foreman's office.
For real? I thought the audio was pretty crisp, but damn, new guy, that's amazing. Mr. Breach is gonna flip.
Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna just head back to Salt Town, and we'll come back here to do some more stuff later on. I heated up a sandwich while I was during that cut. Wawa needs to work on their pulled pork though. There was no barbecue sauce on there. It's kind of disappointing. It's uncivilized. How are you gonna have pulled pork without barbecue sauce? Alright, Salt Town. Way up here. Alright. I can't wait when I have my new computer. I can just run the Frontier on like normal large textures. I won't have to use the medium ones where the icons don't work. I was actually, I have like all the parts kind of laid out on like a wish list on Newegg, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start buying them one by one rather than just buy them all together, because some of them are on sale at the moment. I know the power supply is on sale. Oh boy. Look down there. That's a freaking expanse, what they call that. And that feels great. Hello.
Shouldn't you be working? Wait, you're a visitor. What are you doing in the mine?
Visiting? I'm here to deliver a package. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Packages are sent to the foreman's office, not the mine. What are you really doing here?
Oh, well, what's a guard doing down here?
I'm not a guard, I'm an overseer. Big difference.
I'm here to work.
No, you're not. I'd know if you were a miner. You can stay, but if you help out the miners, there will be hell to pay for both of you.
Uh-huh.
If you don't have any questions, I have work to do.
What, just standing there? Are you a miner or a guard?
Neither. I'm an overseer. That means I handle day-to-day operations inside the mine. I also make sure everyone follows the foreman's laws to the letter. No exceptions, no compromise.
Uh-huh. And those laws?
Simple stuff, mostly. Don't leave town. Don't sleep in the mine. Don't go over the allotted time for lunch.
Yeah.
Then there are the high-level laws. No friends outside of town. No romantic relationships. That kind of thing.
What's the problem with romance?
Mine work requires focus and discipline. Relationships, romantic or otherwise, are just a distraction.
Look, man, I've played Minecraft, alright? I know how the mining works. How'd you become overseer?
It wasn't easy. I had to work hard to get where I am. Most people don't understand that. I've been a miner all my life, even before I was a ghoul. After the bombs fell, I convinced the others to rebuild the outpost into a town. Things were going well, until the others voted to install the first foreman as leader instead of me. He was too soft, too easy on the workers. He let opportunities pass him by because they weren't right for the town. I was happy when he croaked.
Uh-huh.
When the new foreman took over, he made us a trading power practically overnight. The miners didn't care, though. They hated him because he wasn't nice. A group of miners, led by one John Henry, wanted to unite us into some kind of union so we could limit the foreman's power. I told the foreman what Henry was planning as soon as I caught wind of it. Within a day, Henry was dead, his rebellion was squashed, and I was promoted to overseer.
Uh-huh. So you're like Randall from Recess.
They were never my friends. They were co-workers. Co-workers who were going to destroy the best chance we had at success. I don't regret what I did, and I never will.
And the current foreman?
He's the leader of Salt Town, a brilliant man, the architect of our success. If the others understood that, maybe they'd stop complaining about him.
People have a problem with the foreman?
No, the problem is that people don't want to work for their happiness. Maintaining Salt Town's level of success requires hard work, long hours, sacrifice. But the miners don't care. They're unwilling to make that sacrifice. They don't think they should have to. So to get them to work, the foreman has to lay down laws, force them to do their jobs. The laws are strict, of course. They have to be. The miners don't like being restricted, so they blame the foreman. They call him a tyrant. Really, the only reason the laws exist in the first place is because they won't do what's needed otherwise.
Uh-huh.
It was the same before the war, too. Some things just never change.
Is there a better way?
That's the kicker. No one has to stay here. They can leave whenever they want, but few people do. You know why? Because deep down, they know they'll never have it as good out there as they have it here.
More questions?
Fine.
Seeing as neither of us are actually working, what is this place?
This is our salt mine, the source of the town's prosperity. You're free to look around as long as you don't take any salt or bother the miners. And whatever you do, don't head down into Section 14B. That wing is off limits.
Can you give me directions just so I know where not to go?
Giant ants have taken that wing over. We've lost at least one miner to them already. The foreman sent for exterminators, but they won't be here for a while.
So this cave is the source of Salttown's prosperity?
I've heard that down south, people use water as a backing for caps. That doesn't work here on account of all the snow.
Uh-huh.
Even an idiot can turn that into drinking water. We use salt instead, and right now, you're standing inside an unlimited supply of salt.
Unlimited?
You can see why we've been so successful.
Nothing lasts forever. We'll run out eventually.
You've been listening to the miners again, haven't you? Well, let me make this clear. The mine isn't running dry, and it never will. Got it?
People say the mine is running dry?
No, of course not. Shut up!
That sounds like an interesting story. So why salt?
Why not salt? It can be used to season and preserve food. More importantly, it gets rid of ice and snow. Everyone needs salt, even the superpowers, which is why they leave us alone. They don't want to risk losing their only supply of salt. Fine.
So tell me about Salttown.
This is the source of all of Portland's salt, and one of the most successful settlements in the wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Points of interest?
There's the mine, which you're in right now. There's also the trading hall, the barracks, and HQ. You are free to go to the trading hall whenever you want. The merchant is always looking for new customers.
Yeah.
For your sake, don't go to HQ unless you have an appointment. The foreman doesn't tolerate anyone who wastes his time.
Actually, I already did. This place doesn't look very safe.
It's safe enough. As long as the miners follow the laws and use their heads, they'll be fine.
Okay. So, see ya.
Don't touch anything.
Okay. Alright, immediately start licking the walls. Guardsmen. Alright, I wonder if I leave America and American Sniper here outside, if that'll improve our frame rate a little bit. Be right back. Who are you?
Hey, before you go, I need to ask you something. Do you believe in freedom?
Everyone should have freedom to follow Caesar. Yeah.
Then prove it.
What?
A miner named Hawkins is being held in the trading hall for questioning. If you truly believe in freedom, then you'll help him escape. We won't talk again until it's over.
Okay. Well, hold on. You're gonna wait here. You too. No.
Oh.
Wait here. Should we do that first, or let me go in here first. Oh, this is much better. Okay. Might have to consider actually dismissing one of them if they're the ones causing the issues. Assault miner. What's this? You got a little cantina? Delivery? Oh, that's right. I gotta deliver that package. Red pass card. What's that for? Someone work here? Who's got a unique name? Salt. My name is Gnome. I go where I roam. Hello, I am a gnome. I stand here all day and watch you eat food. I smile as you do work. I frown when the guards beat you. I am gnome, and gnomulation is coming. Oh. Gnomulation is coming. Salt miner. That was actually kind of cool. Duffel bag, punch bag. Worker shack. Nightmares. Haven't been able to sleep for months. Every time I lay my head down and close my eyes, back in the shaft with Carl, Jude, and the others. We're laughing and having a good time, and then the shaft collapses, and Jude's head gets crushed like a grape. Me and Carl are running, don't stop running. Everyone around us dies and gets crushed. Only Jude and I get out. Jude gets angry, pushes one of the guards. The guard fires a shotgun point blank into his head. Blood and brains get in my eyes. Hot tears down my face. Then I wake up. It isn't going away. I don't think it ever will. At this point, it's better if I just kill myself. Oh shit. Oh, what's back here? Whoa, is this salt? Damn. Look at that, everyone. It's salt. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Oh, this is a grave. Ooh. So is this where they all hid during the bombs? Alright, where's the... Hold up. How did I get in here? Oh, here we go. This goes down. Oh, what's down there? I guess you can jump down. Oh. Anything deep below? What the hell? Is that a rock or a root? That is one weird fucking rock. I feel like a petrified tree? Yeah, huh. Weird. Yep. Oh, shoot. Okay. Not used to that. That's new. Oh. Yeah, interesting. Salt miner, guardsman. Howdy. Cave. Oop. Hello. Ladder to cave. Oh shoot, calm down. Is that the guy whose note we found earlier with the nightmares? Charlie, seriously, you need to calm down. If you keep acting this way, the guards are gonna know something's up. The guards never come through section 18Y. We're safe, and even if they do find us there, well, better to fall together than alone, right? Oh, wait. Did you fall alone, or did she just unfortunately land on a fucking fire barrel? That's unfortunate. There's another one down there. Excuse me. Guardsman. Like, who the hell is this guy? Whoa. Hello. Salt miner. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's see. Cave. And what's down here? Giant ant. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, no. You can go past it. Alright. And that's a dead end. Alright. Oh, shoot. Oh. Gotta duck sometimes. Alright, well, I guess there's not really anything over here. Excuse me, guys. Alright, we're looking for, I guess, section Y14B or something. Let's go rescue that miner. This is so trippy. It's a good feature, though. It would have been awesome if they had that in vanilla. Alright, so there's a door here. Where? Hold on. Where is this door? Mad Merchant's Cave? It's just down there. Damn it. Alright, I'll look for it later. Came by on that one. Door to cave, giant ants. Oh, hello. Oh boy, there's more of them. That one. Alright, hold on. I think we actually picked up earlier an incinerator. Actually, no, wait, we got our laser rifle. We get the good ammo, though. This stuff up. Don't even have DT. They had the right idea. Flamers. Alright, we got 60 rounds of original content left. We gotta switch over to optimized. We got death claws? You were saying there wasn't death claws in the frontier. runner's key. Okay. Yeah, thank God these all glow in the dark. Terminal. Expeditions. We've been pushing deeper into the mine lately, a lot deeper than we ever thought we would. The foreman is passing it off as a grand exploration, but I think he's just worried about the mine running dry. He doesn't have to worry, at least not yet. The places we're mining now are full to the brim with salt. It would take a massive unchecked over-mining to deplete the mine, and I know the foreman is smart enough to avoid that. Marquez. The ant problem. I'm glad I was able to get this terminal back online. Otherwise, I'd have to keep using scrap paper to write down my notes. I feel bad for the poor schmuck who used this thing. I doubt he had a pleasant death. The first foreman's plan to kill the ants didn't work. In fact, it kind of backfired spectacularly. It seems exposure to more radiation just made them tougher to kill. I know what the foreman is going to do. He's going to hire some mercs to get rid of the ants, but it's not going to be enough. The mercs will just sweep a few hallways and leave it at that. But as long as the queen is alive, and as long as the queen's eggs are alive, more ants will just pop up. If we don't stop them here, they'll get out of the cave and destroy the town. Since everyone else, including Price, left, I guess it's up to me. Message to Price. Hi, honey. Sorry I couldn't give this to you in person, but this note wasn't made for that. Eventually, if I died down here, I want you to know I don't blame you for running. You did the smart thing, and I'm glad you're okay. I love you, Price, from the bottom of my heart. And though we've had to marry in secret, I wouldn't do anything different. Yours eternally, Annie. Alright, we are gonna find Annie once I loot everything. Come on. Annie's depending on us. I was about to say, I thought we found Annie. Alright, we gotta take all the ant eggs. Exploration journal. Ooh. What do we got? Come on. Read that one. Day 1, nothing unusual so far. This will probably be a good place to mine. Day 2, heard some chittering towards the ends of the mine. We're not sure what it was, but Marquez is convinced it was some air pocket. Day 5, the chittering sound is getting louder. Marquez is still confident it's just some random noise, but I'm not taking any chances. I've sent most of the crew back to the surface. This part of the mine will be untouched until we can find out what the noise is. Day 19, Marquez still isn't back yet, but other than that, the situation down here seems to have improved. I'll put in a call to the town. This area of the mine is safe. Day something, blood, so much blood. Marquez's blood, I think, but there was too much for just one person. There's something down here. Something that's been killing us. It's coming towards me. Oh, bear traps. deeper. Oh, that's a big one. Must be getting close. Oh shoot, I'm out of ammo. Come on. Wait, critical strike on nibbles? Did they name one of them? Yeah, optimized. Yeah, I killed Nibbles. Annie, oh. Wait. No. I always want to do that, but I know it doesn't actually make a difference. It's a valiant effort. Cool. Bright Brotherhood. Interesting. Yeah, I haven't actually seen, let's see, section Load a Bitch Up. I don't think I've ever really seen a mod that really expands on the Bright Brotherhood. I mean, I think there was like a small interaction with the Willow mod for companions, but I don't want to use that companion because she won't shut up. Those ants are stupid. That dumb queen bitch ant has made her nest above all our mine charges. Stupid ants, stupid, stupid. Now Angelo just needs to get into range of those ants with, and those ants will be done. Dunzo, kaput. Hopefully he doesn't try to go up to the balcony overlooking the nest. They'll know he's there and we'll cut him to pieces. He's not that stupid, though, right? No, but we are. That's one way to do it. Thank you, Jericho. Sorry, there was a motorcycle outside. I had to pause. Saw some notifications though. We gained reputation with Salttown. That's pretty good. It's all ant eggs. Always has been. What balcony was he talking about? Huh. Alright, well. Let's see. Did we go this way? I know there was a locked door, so let's check that out. Those are worse than ants. Oh. Detonator. Can I still blow it up? I don't know. Alright. Worth it. Let's go let them know the bad news. Could be, well, no, never mind. Wait, what is... We've got 2 quests, or a side objective? What's this about? Oh, okay, yeah, well, we're not gonna turn them in. Not monsters. Most of the time. Alright. I guess the Overseer got angry and decided to crash our game since we weren't going to turn that guy in. Hey, good news.
Oh,
Not
you're
good
back.
news. Surprised you're talking to me. Most people here seem to ignore me.
We aren't supposed to talk to visitors. Another one of the foreman's rules.
Oh. So what is this place?
This is the trading hall. The merchant over there can give you anything you need, as long as you can afford it.
What do you do here?
I'm a miner. You can tell from the uniform. We all wear them. Well, everyone except Whitehead.
Ah. Who's in charge?
That would be the foreman. He's one of the smartest people I know. He's also a massive asshole. Don't tell anyone I said that, you hear?
Yeah, no problem. What makes him so bad?
He works us to the bone. All day, every day. We don't get any breaks besides lunch and medical emergencies. Even then, fixing you up costs too much. He'll kick you to the curb. The first foreman treated us a lot better. Granted, we wouldn't be as rich as we are now if he was still here. Still, it's hard to say if the trade was worth it or not sometimes.
I mean, are you really rich, or is it just the foreman that's rich? What can you tell me about the town itself?
Oh, right. Well, this is Salt Town. The name says it all, really. We make salt and then sell it to everyone else. It's hard work and the guards never leave us alone, but hey, it's home.
How hard are we talking?
Back-breaking, soul-crushing. We aren't paid in caps. Our payment is the privilege of working here. It's not much better outside the mine. The foreman's rules are extremely restrictive. Can't even fall in love. If you break them, you'll get exiled. Or worse.
If things are so bad, why don't you just leave?
That might have been an option at the start. But not anymore. The only place for a ghoul in Portland now is as a merc. Or as a brainwashed cult member. Compared to that, we have it pretty good here. The superpowers don't bother us. And all of our meals are hot. I can think of worse places to be.
And the town's history?
It was a mining outpost before the war. Most of us worked here. When the bombs fell, we all took shelter in the mines. What we didn't know was that our bosses have been dumping toxic waste down there, which is how we ended up like this. We adapted pretty quickly, all things considered. Built a place for ourselves here. Even elected a foreman to lead us. Eventually, he died. Now we're here.
So I found Annie.
You did? Where is she? Oh. Well, at least I know. Here. It's not much, but it's everything I have.
Well, no.
Thanks for the help.
You keep that.
Not many people would have stepped up like this.
I killed all the ants in the cave. Your wife made that possible.
That sounds like her. Always the problem solver she was. You did a good thing. Saved some lives.
You keep it. You need it more than I do.
You're a saint. You really are. I wish someone like you was in charge.
Salttown miners accepted. Huh.
Here to buy? Or to sell?
You know anyone named Hawkins?
Never heard of him.
I'm a courier. If you show me Hawkins, I can run the trade routes for you.
That sounds like a good deal. Wish we could make it happen. Sorry, but Hawkins is dead.
How'd he die?
The goddamn psycho broke his own neck while we were interrogating him. I mean, he was going to die anyway for what he did. I just wish we could have gotten something out of him first.
Why was he being interrogated?
We found out that Hawkins was sabotaging our mining equipment. Said sabotage led to 4 guards and 1 miner getting killed. It also set our schedule back by about a month. The miners are all going to have to work double shifts to make it up.
What did you hope to learn?
Whether or not he was working alone. If he was, no problem. If he wasn't, problem.
Problem. You sure he wasn't murdered?
Positive. I saw it myself. He slammed the back of his neck onto the chair the minute the foreman started asking questions. He probably thought he'd die immediately. Instead, he laid there on the floor for an hour before the foreman finally told us to shoot him. You gotta wonder why he didn't just use a cyanide pill.
I mean, does everyone in the frontier just carry a cyanide pill?
Yes. Let's get back to more important matters.
Can you repair some stuff?
No worries. I can repair anything.
It's 98%.
Thank you for shopping.
Uh-huh. So... Alright, what do you got on this holotape? Door opens, footsteps. He's all yours. Nothing. Whitehead, that's right. You went and got the boss involved. You're in trouble now. Foreman, that's enough, Whitehead. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to. Stop it. Mr. Hawkins, you are aware of the ruckus your sabotage has caused, yes? My guards are dead, as is 1 miner. Care to explain how you... Sounds of bones breaking. Fuck. Is he... he's alive, but damn it, the fucker broke his own neck. Interesting. Cut the tape. We're done here. That is serious desperation. Heard of people, like, biting their own tongue off to bleed to death in an interrogation or something, but... breaking your own neck.
Any luck finding Hawkins yet?
Yeah, he's dead.
So, it is true. He's gone. We knew that he was probably dead. We just Didn't want to believe it. You've proven that we can trust you. If you want to help more, meet us in the Mad Merchant's Cave. Don't bother ratting us out. We'll be gone before the guards get there.
As soon as you've finished, Uriel dashes into the cave. Okay, bye. Well, I was trying to find that cave anyway, so... Let's see if I can actually do it this time. Why is it all choppy? It wasn't like this before. Hold on, we'll be right back. Let me see if I can fix this. Alright, seems better. Which is kind of weird because all I did was walk out and walk back in. But, who knows? The inner machinations of New Vegas are an enigma. Oh, that's weird. So it's based off of which way you're looking, so, and you only hit the W key. Is it down here though? That's what I'm confused on. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it is here. I feel like a dumbass. I can't believe I missed that first time.
We can talk more once Dell clears you.
Okay. Howdy.
Oh, it's not from here. It is a visitor. Its forehead scarred by violence, its eyes burning with rage and ambition. I cannot give it what it needs, but perhaps I have what it wants.
Why are you calling me it?
It thinks it's special? No. All of them are it. That is what I see them as. Walking objects. Ideas wearing pretend flesh. Even I am an it, really.
Huh. Tell me about Salt Town.
This place is old, and the ground is wet with blood. The foreman holds too tightly, while others too loose. There is no painless solution. And sometimes the best solution is the most painful.
Tell me about the foreman?
He is more like it than he would care to admit. Naked ambition hidden beneath scars real and imagined. He keeps the workers here in chains, but they are gilded chains.
And the others?
They remember what they thought the old days were like. They want to recreate them and their troubles. Their cause is noble, but reality always stands in the way. I find myself impressed by how many questions it has inside of it.
Have you traveled the frontier?
Yes.
Who are you?
I am a merchant.
Is that it?
That is all that is important.
Okay, where are you from?
Not here.
You just love being vague.
Yes, it's fun.
What do you sell?
Oddities, the grotesque and forgotten. I doubt it would be interested in my wares, but it is welcome to look and see.
Sure. What are your thoughts on the frontier?
The frontier hurts, cries out in pain, harmonizes with the rest of the broken world. Tiny people fighting over big ideas. They will kill each other, but they won't win. No one wins, they only survive.
It's profound. Let me see what you got.
It wishes to buy something?
It does. Oh. Oh, okay. That's what those mods or the attachments we picked up were for. It shoots water? Weird. Okay. Yes. Look, I have a use for the tin cans, okay? Alright, let me check out this water gun. Remember there was a water gun in Metal Gear Solid 5? It's like a joke. Meteor Mac. So... Huh. So how do you get ammo for this? Like, it's water, right? Killian, quick save before we talk to y'all.
What do you want?
You okay? You don't look well.
I'm fine.
Okay. That's not the limp of a man who's fine.
So, I've got a limp. Doesn't mean I'm not fine. The pain usually doesn't come until the late hours.
So what happened?
Dell isn't the first guy to try something like this. There was another man, John Henry. He wanted to make life better for us. But then Whitehead told the foreman what we were doing. Henry and the other people were killed, and the guards beat me until I stopped breathing. I guess they thought I was dead, but obviously they were wrong. They never came back to finish the job. Sometimes the pain's so bad I wish they did.
Are you able to work?
Only with help. Not that the foreman cares. Some days are better than others. Some days my skin feels like it's on fire.
Is there any way I could help?
Helping Dell helps all of us. So stop talking to me and do what he wants.
Let's talk about...
Bye.
Okay. So like a... Oh, okay. Microbiocide. Do I have any bleach here? Got lots of other stuff though. Where the hell did y'all get centaur blood? Whoa, it's a fucking mini nuke? That's why you gotta check stuff like this. You never know what you're gonna find. Like Storage Wars. Egg timers. Okay, y'all are building time bombs, right? So who's I need to talk to?
So, you're the visitor who found Hawkins. Here. It's not much, but it's all I can give you in return. I'm Del Castron. You can call me Del. The quiet man leaning over the railing is Killian, and you've already met Uriel. Welcome to the Union, visitor. With your help, we may just have a shot at freedom.
Were there other groups like this?
Once. There was a miner named John Henry. He tried to organize everyone into a union like the ones from the old world. It might have worked, but Whitehead sold them out before anyone could find out.
Who's Whitehead?
You probably met him on the way in. He goes by Overseer Whitehead now. That's the title the foreman gave him after he betrayed Henry. He's scum, the worst kind of class traitor. He'll face justice for what he's done.
And you are?
I told you, I'm Del. I'm a simple miner who wants to live his life in peace. That's all.
Simple miner couldn't put something like this together.
A lifetime ago, I was... well, they called me a terrorist. But I preferred political activist. I fought against places like this. Fought against worker inequality. My enemies were the 1%, the haves, the bourgeoisie. These were the same people who launched the nukes all those years ago. Maybe if I fought harder, smarter, the world wouldn't be like it is now.
I think I met, like, someone else that was wasn't that lady we met over by Irvington or something?
I would guess. I'll do my best to answer all of your questions.
Tell me about the guards.
They're mercenaries. Or slavers. Sometimes both. The foreman hires them from out of town so that they won't have a stake in our struggle. As far as we know, Uriel's the only exception.
I found a few guards who are ghouls.
That's the old guard, from the first foreman's time. They support us, though they'd never show it. There's only a few of them left now. The foreman has been phasing them out in favor of mercs the last few years.
What about their armor?
We call it carapace armor. The U.S. military developed it before the war. The first foreman found them in one of the bunkers we raided. We all wore them, once. But the foreman decided miners should wear these uniforms instead. At the time, it was about making it so we could be more agile while working. Really, though, it just made us less of a threat.
And life in the mines kind of sucks, right?
It's always been hard. But the foreman is making it harder than it needs to be. All his rules about what we can and can't do in our personal time are draconian and unnecessary. If that wasn't bad enough, the foreman couldn't care less about us or our safety. Just look at the wing taken over by ants. Then there's his constant overmining, which will kill the town faster than any raider group could.
Overmining?
The foreman's been having us take too much out of the mine, too fast. It makes him more caps in the short term, but it comes at a cost. No one wants to admit it, but the mine is starting to run dry. That's why he's making us push deeper and deeper into the mine. He's getting desperate.
I mean, even if you slow down the mining, like, you're still gonna run out of salt. Why don't you just leave?
That's easier said than done. It's hard for ghouls to make a living out there. And once you leave Salt Town, you can never come back. Another rule will have to change. Besides that, most of us helped found the town. It's our home. We won't leave it unless we have to.
What are your thoughts on the foreman?
He's a spineless coward, a greedy bastard, and a murderer. He has to be the worst man I've ever met. The first foreman wasn't perfect, but he was fair and honest. He knew that protecting us was more important than making a profit. This new foreman doesn't value us or our labor. In his mind, we're only tools he can use to make more caps. And when we inevitably break, he'll just throw us away without a second thought.
The history?
This town was a mining outpost even before the war. The working conditions were just as bad then. That all changed when the bombs dropped. The managers ran off to their bunkers and vaults, while we were forced to take shelter in the caves. Unsurprisingly, the managers had been hiding nuclear waste in the caves, turning us into ghouls. Changed, just like us. When we emerged, the world had changed forever, just like us. We rebuilt the outpost from nothing, turned it into a town, our town. We elected a foreman to lead us, not as our superior, but as our equal. Those were the good times. And then our foreman was murdered.
Wait, murdered? What happened?
A couple of traitors came into town. Humans. They seemed fine at first, but it wasn't long until they started causing trouble. They got into a fight with the first foreman, and he died. The humans said it was an accident, but we know better now. The first foreman was killed by his successor, and he'll kill us too, if we don't stop him.
Alright.
Oh.
Did you know Hawkins killed a few guards?
Those guards brutalized us every day. They deserved what they got. As for the miner, that was a mistake, and I'll have to live with it for the rest of my life.
So is this everyone?
Yes and no. We're the only active members, but everyone in this cave is a part of the Union, whether they know it or not. Once we prove that we have a chance at making a change, the others will join us, with no hesitation.
And if they choose not to?
That's their decision, but when the dust settles, toleration of class traitors will end.
The Union, is that some kind of cult?
Not at all. Before the war, unions were groups of workers that banded together to fight for our rights. Sadly, they didn't have as much power as they should have, but the idea still inspires hope.
Other members?
Which one?
Hawkins?
He only joined last year, but his help has been invaluable. He was able to steal whatever we needed from the trading hall without getting caught. He was also hilarious. Could tell a joke that could split even Kaiser's sides. I wish you could have met him.
Is the Mad Merchant a member?
Mads? No, he's not a member. I don't even think he understands what we're doing. We only come down here because Whitehead doesn't touch this place.
And Uriel?
Most guards couldn't care less about us. But Uriel's different. Even before he joined the Union, he went out of his way to help us. He even killed another guard to protect Killian. He's cagey when it comes to his past, but I trust him.
And what's up with Killian?
He was part of John Henry's group. When Henry was found out, the guards beat Killian. Bad. His arm and leg never really recovered. He can barely work now. Not that it stops the foreman from demanding he work as hard as 5 men. If you're going to talk to Killian, be aware that he can be prickly. He doesn't mean anything by it, it's just how he is.
Alright, how exactly can I help you?
I'm glad you asked. We need an outside agent. Someone who can leave the town and return without arousing suspicion. Someone who has experience traveling from place to place. Someone who knows their way around a gun. Sound familiar?
John Wick? What'll happen after you take control?
The power returns to the people. The workers will live better lives, and Portland will enjoy lower prices from Salttown.
Okay. Sure.
Thank you. What we do here together will change the wasteland forever. Now, down to business. Before we can even think about an uprising, we need popular support. The foreman has all but destroyed our morale, so we need to prove that we can hurt him. The best way to do that is to interfere with his flow of caps. Josiah Greystone is a contractor the foreman hired to secure deals he can't do himself. According to one of my sources, Greystone is in the midst of finalizing a deal with a race of mutants called the Trocali. If you can make the Trocali deal go bad, everyone down here will know who's responsible, what really happened. We can use that as a springboard to full-scale revolution.
Huh. What do you know about Greystone?
I haven't met the man myself, but from what I have heard, he's a spitting image of the capitalists from the old world. That's not a good thing.
And a Trocali, is that what you said?
Like I said, they're mutants. Humanoid lizards that thrive in the sewers. I've heard that they can fly, though that's probably just a rumor.
So why is he making a deal with Trocali?
Simple. The Trocali are one of the few groups in Portland who don't trade with us. Making a deal with them gives us a new source of revenue.
There has to be another reason.
Of course, the foreman's motivations are never that straightforward. I can't possibly think of what he would want from the Trocali, though.
Can I just kill him?
You can, but that would draw suspicion. It'd be better if you could find some way to make it look like the deal fell apart naturally.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see what I can do.
Good. You should be able to find him here. Happy hunting.
What? You set out to stop the Trocali deal only for you to realize they don't exist. What? What? Okay.
Welcome back, comrade.
Alright, you know what? Before we... I gotta go deliver a package. 'Cause I'm a fucking courier.
It returns!
I'd like to talk to you about the Union.
I will answer its questions.
What do you think about them?
They have worthy ideals, but ideals seldom work in practice. One of them understood this. I liked it.
You mean Hawkins?
No, it was female. Its name was Florence.
That's her
Beautiful.
name.
Like the city. It was kind to me. Then it left.
I remember her. Okay, yeah. Why'd she leave?
There were disagreements, shouting, a vote. It didn't lose, but it knew it would.
There's a city named Florence?
There was once. The city's gone now, like everything else.
So where's she now?
I don't know. It only left this behind. Perhaps this it could find it, see how it is doing.
Florence note to Mads. Oh, we got a quest? Good thing I went back to talk to him. Find Florence. Hey Mads, if you're reading this, then I've left Salt Town for greener pastures. Well, Portland doesn't have any green or anything, but you know what I mean, I think. I wanted to tell you in person, but Dell didn't give me that much time to pack up my things, and you know the foreman's stance on returning miners. I know the others don't really think much of you, but you're a good guy, smart too. Most people can see that once they get past your, well, the nice name for it is Quarks. If you ever get tired of the Union or Salt Town, come find me in the Portland Royale Casino. I'll wait for you there. Okay. I remember her. Yeah, she was the ghoul that was having a bunch of Danny's mercenaries trying to kill her. We just sort of paid them off. Or no, I think we told them that we already collected the money. Alright, let me go deliver this package for Foreman. And then we'll go find Florence. Then we'll come back to Dell. Yep. I could probably just pause here and walk outside. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, where's the foreman's mailbox? is it? Oh, right here? No? Probably would help if I equipped the quest. Come on. Quick quests. Atom bomb? Oh, here it is. That was unexpected. As soon as you push the package through the slip, it explodes. The Dropbox is destroyed, and you yourself barely survive. Seems like the other packages were bombed as well. Too late to check up on them now. It would probably be best to track down the person who gave you the packages in the first place. And luckily for me, he gave me his address. Time to pay him a visit. God damn it. Oh, what? For me? Yeah, I guess I kind of deserve that. Delivering bombs. It wasn't my fault, though. Let's see. What's our reputation, actually? Scavengers, neutral. Miners, accepted. Neutral. Okay. I like how there's, like, 2 factions within the community. It's kind of cool, actually. It's a good system. Quests. Collapse. Well, that... Alright, Portland Royal, that was near Irvington, right? Irvington, it's right here. Let's try this. Alright. Portland Royal. If she's not here, she might still be in that building outside Irvington. I have to do some legwork. Which I don't think she is here. Forgot about that. Wait a minute. What's this door? What are you hiding? Junk flea arrest report. Suspect Ralph Meridew was arrested right outside the slums. The suspect was found standing over human remains. Said remains showed obvious signs of chew marks. The suspect confessed to the crime immediately and explained that he had consumed a corpse in order to satisfy his hunger. The suspect was scheduled for execution, but was bailed out by a woman named Boss Carla. I brought it up to Monroe, and she said that the transaction was good. Ralph Meridew's current whereabouts are unknown. Report filed by Suda Garin. What? Interesting. Why was Boss Carla defending him? Okay, it was one of these buildings over here. This one? No, it's not a building. Up here? Ah. Hello.
Well, hello.
Hey. I'd like to discuss the Union of Salttown.
The Union? How do you know about... I get it. Dell roped you into his revolution, right? He always talked about using someone from the outside, but he never had the guts to do it. Until now, I guess. If Dell is hoping I'll come back, he's mistaken. My opinion is the same as it was back then, and it's not changing.
What opinion was that?
You ever hear the phrase, absolute power corrupts absolutely? Well, that damn salt mine is power in its purest form. If you know how to use it, like the foreman, then you screw everyone over to keep it. If you don't know how to use it, like Dell, you end up hurting everyone out of sheer incompetence. It's a no-win scenario. The only way out is to destroy the mine, get rid of the power. That way, no one can be corrupted by it.
Oh. That's a good point, yeah. Mad Merchant misses you.
Mads? I remember him. Dell and Killian hated his guts, thought he would turn on us, but he was a sweetheart. He's the only thing I miss from that town.
Yeah, he gave me a water gun. But if the mine gets destroyed, where will everyone get their salt?
Please, you really think that's the only salt mine in Portland? Yeah, it's the largest, but if you really need salt, all you have to do is dig down for a while. Naturally, the foreman pays a lot of caps and kills a lot of people to keep that a secret. If the Salttown mine gets destroyed, though, no one can hide the truth anymore, and the monopoly gets broken.
Can't you also, I thought there was, some sort of science or chemistry thing where, you can grow salt crystals or something? Isn't that a thing? Tell me about the foreman.
He's a bastard. You can't dispute that. But he's not a monster. A monster wouldn't keep his workers fed and healthy. Besides, it's not like he's any worse than the first foreman, despite what Dell might say.
Really? Tell me about the first foreman.
He was nicer than the new guy, but only to us. No one likes to remember that he was a racist, a ghoul supremacist. He talked about setting off a dirty bomb in the city to create more ghouls. He was only half joking.
Oh,
Dell and his friends like to think the new guy murdered the first foreman. But I was there, and no one was murdered. The new guy is telling the truth. It was a normal fight. A fight the first foreman started. The new guy pushed the first foreman in self-defense. First foreman hit his head on a wall and croaked. It was no one's fault except the first foreman's.
Huh. What about Dell?
Before the war, he was like me, a political activist. Sadly, he also has an ego as large as the salt mine. The minute he tasted power, he went rabid. He may think he cares about equality and workers' rights, but deep down, he only cares about being in charge. That's why he doesn't want the mine destroyed. It doesn't matter if it's hurting people. He wants the power it gives him. The power the foreman has.
Interesting. Yeah, I kind of got that feeling off of him, like he just wants the mine for himself. So what do I need to do?
You want to help me? Well, I'll be damned, someone who's actually smart. When I left, the cave was close to collapsing, and I doubt the foreman's fixed that. A few well-placed explosions will make it come crashing down. Sadly, I don't have those explosives with me. I had to leave them behind when I left. If Dell doesn't have them, then Killian will.
I mean, I've got like 20 bricks of C4 on me. Yeah, I'll see about destroying the mine.
Huh. I never thought someone would actually agree with me. Good luck. I know you can do it.
What about you, though? I mean, or I guess, what about all the other workers? Like, what are they gonna do? It's kind of a predicament. Alright, let's get back. Y'all are still here? Good. Should I bring them with me?
You came back like you promised.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Delilah 2.0. It's the hair. That's what really just makes me confuse them. Let me try going in and out again. Hold on. Yeah, it's weird how that actually works. I don't know, that would be, like, if that is a legitimate fix, like just walking in and out, it'd be cool if there was like a mod where you could configure a hotkey to just like reload a cell. Geronimo! I'm an Olympic diver, we don't make a splash. But yeah, if that like FPS thing actually does work, that could be a good mod. Okay, quick save. Killian.
What do you want?
I need explosives. Why are you a part of the Union?
The foreman's overworking us, and the Union is the only thing that can stand up to him. That's why I'm here.
Can we discuss your condition?
No, get lost. What do you want?
Did we already ask you all this? Union?
We're gonna make life better here and kill the foreman. That's all you need to know.
More about the Union?
Then
okay. Salttown?
I'm a miner, not a historian. Ask someone who actually cares.
Yourself?
Why? I don't know you. We aren't friends. I don't care how you got that scar. And you probably don't care about what my childhood was like. So, let's talk about something that actually matters.
Alright. Need Florence's bombs.
Let me guess. You want to finish what she started. Blow up the mine. Tough. Those bombs are staying with me.
This is the best option for everyone.
No, it's the best option for Florence. And only Florence.
It doesn't make any sense. She left. She doesn't benefit in any way.
It doesn't matter. You're not getting the bombs.
What are you afraid of?
What am I afraid of? Look at me. I can't survive out there. I can barely survive down here. This mine is all I have left. I can't lose it. I can't.
You have a family here. Killian and friends. This mine is hurting them.
Here. If what you say is true, Del will stick with me after this. If he doesn't, well, at least you tried.
Cave bombs. Alright. Let's do some environmental terrorism. Hell yeah. Where we gotta place them? Up top? I need to get that visual markers thing, like, because like you see on the minimap on the top right, like, it points you at a compass direction, but it's not great for if something's on like a different level. Cave bomb. Hopefully the guards don't notice it there. I gotta go over here. This is where that reload world cell would be great. Actually, you know, there's probably a console command that does that too. I mean, I'm just thinking that it would be nice for like a hotkey, you know. I think there is a hotkey to reload a quick save, but still, that takes some time. gonna evacuate everyone, right? I hope. I hope. Alright, let me try going into the barracks and see if that'll fix our little lag spike issue here. Alright, seems a little bit better. I still kind of want to kill that overseer white guy, though. He reminds me of the villain from Dr. Zhivago. That was a sad movie. I just realized paparazzi's gonna be pissed. There's gonna be no news stories coming out of here. I mean, I guess you can report on the explosion, but do they want us to place one down there? Oh, I just realized that's okay. That's at the end of that tunnel. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna pause and walk over there. It's gonna take a little bit. Alright. Final one. Cave bomb removed. Place the bombs, detonate. I imagine... Alright, are we gonna evacuate? Because I have some ethical concerns here. Let me at least get to the entrance of the cave before I hit detonate. Come on. Come on. We can make it. I have to walk out and walk back in. God, this is painful. Almost there. Almost. Alright. Florence's detonator starts beeping. Oh boy. Okay. Quick save. Might not want to stand so close, guys. Salttown Miners. Oh. Oh. Well, okay, that's the leadership. I don't care. Were we supposed to help them evacuate?
What have you done? The mine. Our future. Gone! You talked to Florence, didn't you? She convinced you that this was the right thing to do! You fool! She tricked you. She deluded you into thinking this would work. Now we all have to pay the price for your stupidity! Leave, before I wring your neck.
Well, not feeling so talkative. Let's see what the foreman has to say about all this. Howdy. Heard the mine's dried up.
Yes?
Alright. Guess the news didn't reach him yet. Oh wait, is that a crusader? Miners seem almost inhuman. Well, yeah, they are ghouls. Good traders. Yeah. Requires key. I'm still a little bit concerned that everyone just died in there. Interesting. You start opening the door only to be greeted by stiff resistance and nasty look from the guards. Alright. Well, that was Salt Town, everyone. Morally questionable whether or not we did the right thing.
Keep to yourself and we won't have any trouble.
She has nothing to say to you. Okay. Let's check these quests. We should go talk to Florence. Yeah. Let's go see Florence, and then if she doesn't have anything for us, we'll wrap it up. Oh, Miss Nightingale. Hey, Mads.
It did a good thing today. Best not to let this go to its head.
Hey, good to see you made it out there.
Well, hello.
Hi. The mine is gone.
I heard. A few of my old friends from town came over to tell me. They didn't exactly have kind words for me, which was expected and deserved. It's going to be hard for all of them, the guards especially, but hopefully they'll see why we did this. Even if they don't, they're better off now than they were before. Thank you for doing this. It couldn't have been easy. You've earned this.
Is that the Mad Merchant?
The one and only. He managed to get out of the cave and find me. I don't know how, but I stopped questioning him a long time ago. I'm glad to finally have some company out here.
So what's gonna happen to Salt Town?
I don't know. The town itself is done for, that's for sure. But the people, we'll have to wait and see.
What will you do?
I'll keep traveling like before. I doubt anyone in Salt Town wants to see my face.
Alright, well, goodbye, Miss Nightingale.
Have a good life, kid.
You too. morally questionable, but I suppose in the end she had a good point. Alright, well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed. We're going to cut here. Again, like I said at the beginning, if y'all made it to episode 500, I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun doing this with y'all, and don't worry, we're not stopping here. We still have the rest of the mod to go. But yeah, I really do appreciate all of you, especially if y'all have commented on the videos. I love engaging with y'all, and it's been a blast. So thank you all so much for watching, and y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm going to upload a video soon, once I set up my recording thing for Fallout Tactics. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little of that as a special bonus for episode 500. So hope y'all give that a shot, and take care.